Well, good morning, everyone. Reverend Jeff here, coming at you with a little update for you for everything. Uh, just to let you know what's happening over the course of the next little while. I'm going to try to keep this as short and sweet and to the point as possible because, of course, by now I would hope that a lot of you have seen the video that came from Bishop John and Synod Office regarding our reopening uh, goal, for lack of a better term, our target uh, for September. So I'll talk about that a little bit, but watch his video to get the full detail on everything. But just some things to note for us. Uh, our daily devotion schedule. Thank you for your dedication to tuning into all of those with the daily devotions. Uh, I need to cut back on them for my own sake. It's a lot of work doing the edits for not just the daily stuff, but for the Sunday stuff. So I need to, for my own benefit, scale back a little bit. So there'll be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10:30 for our short daily devotions. Sundays is still going to be the same. There's not going to be any change to that, but the daily stuff is going to start on Monday. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm still going to post the daily scripture readings. Our weekly newsletter is still going to go up, and anything important will come out as it has to come out. But this is the goal for right now. When I take some holiday time, if I don't have a video pre-recorded, I'll link one of our other deanery parishes or Bishop John for our Sunday worship. I can't tell you what my holiday time is going to look like just yet because I don't know. But uh, when I know more about when I'm away, I'll be informing Reverend Roy, so he'll be able to be on standby. And the same thing with our other deanery clergy. We are in contact with each other to determine our holiday schedules, so we're not all gone at the same time. So next week, to summarize, Monday, Wednesday, Friday for our daily devotions. Sundays still the same. Our flower services, because of the restrictions that we still don't really know about, it's still not clear what we're going to have to deal with. We are going to postpone our flower services either until the fall, or they will be done as a pre-recorded video. uh, which it will be, I don't quite know yet. But because we don't know what the restrictions are going to be around gathering sizes in level 2, we're told approximations, but it changes almost daily what it is going to look like. It's best for us to play on the side of caution with everything. So they won't be going ahead as normal. If I do pre-record them, you will know well enough in advance. But we won't be gathering the same as we always have. And that's part of the new normal that we have. If we're able to do it in the fall after our reopening date, then yes, we'll certainly do it then. But as normal is not going ahead the way that we usually do. And speaking on cemeteries, for just so you know, for summer cemetery maintenance, I'll start with St. Andrews because it's easy. Uh, Everything is status quo down there, to the best of my knowledge, at the time of this recording. Everything is status quo. Everything will be looked after. For St. Albans, we're asking that families take some extra responsibility this year to help out looking after plots. We know some families do look after their own plots, and we thank you for that. But we're asking for further cooperation from everyone. If you need use of a lawnmower, all you have to do is call Kelly, Temple, or Ison Simmons, the wardens for St. Albans, and they'll get you a lawnmower. The cemetery has a lawnmower. You don't have to bring your own. If you want to bring your own, that's completely your choice. Uh, but one is provided that can be used. If you need someone to do it for you, let us know, and we'll see what we can do on our side of things as well. Just remember, please don't lift. If you see a piece of monument or anything that has collapsed, please do not move it. Uh, because they are very heavy and we don't want you to get hurt. So please don't touch any fallen monuments without first consulting us and finding out if we can get someone to do that for you. Do not do it yourself under any circumstance. because of the new restriction on gatherings, and in consultation with Bishop John, we are allowed to have our vestry meetings provided we meet safe protocols within the meetings. So 6 feet apart, sanitized tables, sanitized chairs, hand sanitizer, uh, masks, whether they are actually medical or cloth, all of that has to be followed. So you can see here on the side are, I hope I pointed the right way. I never know with the camera. Uh, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, June 23rd through 25th, we'll be having our meetings, and they're scheduled as such. I want to get St. Andrews in before the parish council because they have not had their annual general meeting yet, and we need to vote on budgetary manners and last year's financial documents and everything. St. Alban's annual meeting is already done, but then the parish council meeting will come afterwards, and the parish council always rotates where we meet, and this year the annual meeting was supposed to be at St. Andrews, so the meeting will be at St. Andrews. I give enough advance notice on this. It'll be going out in our email on Monday so that setup can happen with regards to tables, spacing of chairs, and everything that needs to be done. The meetings will be at 2 in the afternoon. I know it might cut into the day, but none of us want to have evening meetings at this time of year. And 2 in the afternoon is, it's a fair time for all of us. And usually annual meetings are open to all members of the congregation to come and hear what's going on. But because we are limited in our gathering size restriction, only the elected members are going to be able to attend. Now, if anyone has any questions about anything that's spoken about at Vestry, unless it is off camera, which means it needs to be kept at the table, it's public knowledge. You can ask any member of Vestry and we will tell you that information. But again, all this information, whichever side it's on, will be going out in our email on Monday. So stay tuned for all of that. And again, refer to Bishop John's directive video and letter about the September 6th reopening. This means until then, we won't be able to have funerals in our church buildings. Weddings will be done in consultation with the couples, because we know nowadays a lot of couples choose to get married outside, and that is their prerogative. It is wonderful. It is still a time to celebrate. But right as of this moment of recording, I don't have any weddings booked for our parish myself yet. If anything changes, I will have to deal with that accordingly. But nothing for public worship in any of our buildings before the 6th of September at this rate, because we need time to prepare what's happening. Bishop John explains this far better than I'm doing. I'm just giving you like the short version of it all. But we need time to prepare adequate supplies of hand sanitizer, cleaning of our buildings, like thorough cleaning and sanitizing. We need to figure out if we need masks. We need to look at what administration of the Eucharist is going to look like in amongst all this. And we need clear indication from the Department of Health, Community Services, and Dr. Fitzgerald's office with regards to what our gathering sizes are going to be like. Will the distancing still need to be 6 feet? Will it need to be 4 feet? We don't know any of this information yet. So that's why we are saying September 6th as a diocese. And that applies to all of us throughout the diocese. So we are united in that front. If you have questions on that, you can ask me, you can ask Bishop John, but refer to his video. He explains it far better in 12 minutes than I just did in the last 2. So that's everything I needed to update you on. If you have any questions, please contact me. I am here for you at all times. So please let me know if you have any questions. The information about meetings will be going out on Monday in our email, as well as cemetery maintenance notes and everything like that. But pay attention to these videos. Whenever I put out an update, it's important. So just so you know what's happening. And until next time, don't forget our Sunday worship is uploaded. It's going to go live Sunday, 10:30. I ran into a lot of technical error with it. That's part of why I need to cut back on my constant recording. I've been doing 7 days a week of video recording and editing, uh, and it's getting tiring. And with Sunday's video, I ran into a lot of problems. The audio and the video don't line up in a lot of places, so it's going to look very different. Uh, and that's all I can do. When the computer doesn't want to cooperate with the editing, when the technology doesn't want to cooperate, there's only so much that we can do. And it's a lot of work. I'm hoping I'm not going to run into those issues with the Father's Day slideshow. Just a quick note on that. All fathers, living and gone to their eternal reward. We want to include all of them because we're celebrating the lives of fathers on Father's Day. So that's not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. You still got a few days to get your videos into me. But until next time, my friends, have a great day. Continue to stay safe, and God bless each and every one of you. Take care.